Hello my dear students, welcome back to Biology at Priyajit. Every living cell needs energy to survive, grow, repair itself and perform countless life processes. But have you ever wondered how a plant which cannot move or hunt for food produces the energy required to stay alive day and night? In today's class, we will uncover the fascinating process of respiration in plants, one of the most important chapters for NEET and board examinations. So let's begin. So first of all, you recall glycolysis, where there are two phases, preparatory phase and payoff phase, where one molecule of glucose after 10 phases of reactions, 10 series of reactions, it will produce two molecules of pyruvic acid. Then what is the next net profit? That is the investment. Glucose to glucose 6-phosphate, there one ATP is utilized and number of ATP gained per glucose molecule, that is -1, and there another investment step that is occurs in fructose 6-phosphate to fructose 1,6-bisphosphate, but but ATP is produced during 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate to 3-phosphoglycerate conversion. Number of ATP gained is 1. So there are two molecules. So there are two molecules of 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate. So from two molecules of 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate to convert two molecules of 3-phosphoglycerate, two molecules of ATP will be produced. Similarly, two molecules of phosphoenol pyruvate will be converted into two molecules of pyruvate and produce two molecules of ATP. So net gain of ATP is -1, -1 plus 2, that is two molecules. Aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration is the complete oxidation of organic substances in the process of presence of oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide, water, and a large amount of energy present in the substrate. That is glucose plus oxygen. When energy released, it will produce carbon dioxide and water. Pyruvate molecules, it is formed in the cytoplasm of the cell due to glycolysis and enters into mitochondria. These pyruvate molecules from cytoplasm, it enters mitochondria with the help of transport proteins. Now, aerobic respiration has three steps. Glycolysis occurs in cytoplasm where glucose is converted into pyruvate. Then pyruvate will from the cytoplasm will move into mitochondria. It then undergo oxidative decarboxylation. Then it will go for Krebs cycle and ultimately under oxidative phosphorylation it will go through the electron transport chain. Aerobic respiration has three steps in mitochondria: oxidative decarboxylation, which occur in mitochondrial matrix; Krebs cycle, which occurs in mitochondrial matrix; and electron transport chain or oxidative phosphorylation, it occurs within Christie. Oxidation and reduction, removal of hydrogen ions from a molecule causes oxidation, and addition of hydrogen ions to a molecule causes reduction. So this is the reaction showing the oxidation and reduction, that is the removal of hydrogen and addition of hydrogen ions to a molecule. Oxidative decarboxylation, a carboxyl group from pyruvate is removed to form carbon dioxide, that is decarboxylation. Then two carbon molecule loses electrons, NAD plus to NADH causes oxidation, and two carbon acetyl group formed reacts with coenzyme A to form acetyl CoA. This is the complete oxidative decarboxylation reaction. Oxidative decarboxylation link between glycolysis and Krebs cycle. So what happens? Acetyl CoA, that is the two carbon molecule synthesized by oxidative decarboxylation linked between glycolysis and Krebs cycle, serves as a fuel for citric acid cycle. This is the enzymatic reaction. Now this is a question time. Where does aerobic respiration occurs? There are four options: cytoplasm of the cell, chloroplast, mitochondria and peroxisome. What will be the answer? The answer will be it is occurs within mitochondria. Aerobic respiration, we know there are three steps. So the second step is the Krebs cycle, which occurs within the mitochondrial matrix. Acetyl CoA enters into the Krebs cycle, enters into the mitochondria mitochondrial matrix, and Krebs cycle was named after the scientist Hans Krebs, who first elucidated the process. Energy produced, Krebs cycle, when acetyl CoA will enter the Krebs cycle, it will produce citrate will be converted into isocitrate, then alpha ketoglutarate, then succinyl CoA, then succinate, fumarate, malate, and oxaloacetate. So in these reactions, in these are 8 reaction steps, and in these steps 3 molecules of NADH, 1 molecules of FADH, 2 molecules of CO2, 1 molecules of GTP will be produced. So, what is the Krebs cycle first reaction step that takes place in mitochondrial matrix? Acetyl CoA 2 carbon compound reacts with oxaloacetic acid, which is a 4 carbon compound, to produce the 6 carbon citric acid. The first molecule formed in the Krebs cycle is the citrate or citric acid. It contains 3 carboxyl groups. So the citrate will be converted into isocitrate. Uh, Citrate is isomerized to isocitrate. This is the enzymatic reaction. There is a step 2. The molecule is the same chemical formula but the different structural formula. Within glucose and fructose, as they are isomer. Similarly, isomers, citrate and isocitrates are also isomer. They have same chemical formula but different structural formula. Now we will undergo the second step. Isocitrate will be converted into alpha ketoglutarate. Isocitrate is a 6 carbon compound and alpha ketoglutarate will be 5 carbon compound. Here it will be reduced and oxidized, and NADH will be produced, and one molecule carbon dioxide will be generated. C6 to C5, isocitrate is converted into alpha ketoglutarate. 6 carbon compound will be converted into 5 carbon compound. Oxidation and reduction, removal of hydrogen, it is oxidation, and addition of hydrogen is reduction. Isocitrate is oxidized to alpha ketoglutarate and NAD plus is reduced to NADH. Then carbon dioxide is released. Isocitrate is oxidized to alpha ketoglutarate, which causes oxidation, and one molecule of carbon is removed from isocitrate to produce decarboxylation, and NAD plus is reduced to form NADH. Then alpha ketoglutarate will be converted to succinyl CoA. Then another C5 compound will be converted into C4 compound, and one molecule NADH will be also produced. Alpha ketoglutarate is converted into succinyl CoA. This is the enzymatic reaction. Here alpha ketoglutarate is oxidized to form succinyl CoA. That is oxidation. One carbon atom is removed from the alpha ketoglutarate and causes decarboxylation. NAD plus is reduced to NADH. Now the succinyl CoA will be converted into succinate, and this reaction, one GTP molecule will be produced. The coenzyme A of succinyl CoA is replaced by phosphate group. The phosphate group in succinyl CoA is transferred to GDP to convert it into GDP. The enzymatic reaction is followed here. The next step of the Krebs cycle, when succinate will be converted into fumarate, then one molecule of FADH2 will be produced. Succinate is converted, FAD is converted into FADH2. Succinate dehydrogenase will convert succinate into fumarate. The next step, fumarate will be converted into malate. Here one molecule of H2O will be added. Fumarate is converted to malate with the help of the enzyme fumarase. Then malate will be converted into oxaloacetate. It is oxidation reaction. So NADH plus H plus will be produced by means of reduction process. Malate is converted to oxaloacetate and NADH is formed. Then acetyl CoA will again convert, will added with the oxaloacetate, and one molecule of H2 will be added, and it will form the citrate. So again the cycle will be repeated. So our city is kept safe and secure from malice monsters. So this is the process to memorize the steps of the Krebs cycle. Our means oxaloacetate, city is the citrate, is isocitrate, kept means alpha ketoglutarate, safe is succinyl-CoA, and secure succinate from fumarate, and malice monster is the malate. Significance of Krebs cycle: it is an amphibolic pathway. Acetyl-CoA is modified into mitochondria to produce energy, precursors for the energy transport chain or oxidative phosphorylation. Molecules produced in this reaction are building blocks of the large number of important process, synthesis of fatty acids, cholesterol, amino acids, or for building blocks. Which of the following molecules can enter the Krebs cycle? There are four options: glucose, pyruvate, acetyl-CoA, and citrate. The correct answer will be acetyl-CoA. So keep learning. That's all for today's lecture. I hope you found this session on respiration in plants helpful and easy to understand. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe to Biology at Priyajit. Don't forget to press the notification bell so that you never miss our upcoming biology lectures. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, keep learning, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.